So I had never heard of a thing called Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome, or EDS for short, until a rheumatologist diagnosed me with it as the cause of why I developed postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS for short, and some other medical issues. And it's a very rare disorder, but it's basically what it is it's a connective tissue disorder. So your collagen in your body does not process or produce or function correctly, and that makes all the connective tissue in your body very weak. And that can cause a lot of different conditions, not just POTS, but chronic fatigue, mitral valve prolapse, a lot of chronic pain, dislocating your joints, easy bruising, slow wound healing, lots of different things. And there's 13 different types. So, there's classical, there's hypermobile, there's vascular, which is really serious and can be life-threatening and damage your internal organs. So it really depends what type you have and how bad your symptoms are, but there is no cure. And so a lot of it is just symptom control. And that's gonna obviously be really individual depending on the person. But some of the things that I've found helpful for the chronic pain and some of that is heat packs and cold packs, as simple as that sounds. Just being able to put on a heat pack, when you're really sore, really helps my pain and improves that. It's really important to, since this is a disorder that affects your joints, your skin, your blood vessels, it's really important to not try to stay away from high impact exercises. Stick to things that are like walking and swimming and things where there isn't a high risk of being injured, because that's not a good thing with EDS. Talking to a genetic counselor if you're planning on becoming pregnant can be really helpful, because EDS can cause a lot of problems in pregnancy. I've also found wearing compression stockings to be really helpful and supportive, especially if you're going to be walking a bit more than usual or doing more, and just really resting and when you have to, and not overdoing it and pacing yourself, I find to be important with EDS. And when you have multiple conditions too, it's hard to know, like symptoms overlap, so it's hard to know what's doing what, but those are just some things I found to be helpful. But, of course, check with your doctor before you try anything. And if any of you out there with EDS have some helpful comments that might help other people navigate the symptoms of this fun little syndrome, drop your comments below.